Here's a crazy idea. What if time doesn't exist? Before you click away, hear me out. In this video, I'll show you how some of the greatest minds in history have pondered this very question and what their answers might mean for our understanding of reality. You probably think time is pretty straightforward. There's the past, the present, and the future, and we're moving through them in a nice, neat line. When it happened, when it's happening, and when it will happen. You can check the time on any clock or calendar and know exactly where you are in the timeline. Cause and effect also help us keep track of time. We know that one thing always happens after another. A rock won't appear in your backyard until you throw it there, and an egg won't hatch into a chicken before you crack it. At least that's how it seems. But what if all these ways of keeping time are just tools we use, and they do want to actually reflect how the universe works? What if our entire experience of time is an illusion? Enter Albert Einstein. His theory of special and general relativity has revolutionized our understanding of space and time. One of its key postulates is that time is relative, meaning that time can pass differently for observers who are moving relative to each other. It's the basis for a lot of sci-fi tropes like time travel and aging, but Einstein took it a step further. He also developed the idea of the block universe, which says that all moments in space and time exist equally. Here's a way to wrap your mind around that idea. Imagine you're flicking through a book. Each page represents a moment in space-time. The book is so thick that it contains every moment from the beginning of the universe until its end. Right now, you're looking at the page that represents the present moment, but all the moments are there in the book, past, present, and future. The ones behind you have already happened. The ones ahead of you haven't happened yet, but they exist just as much as the one you're standing on. In this view, moving through time is just like flipping through a book, one page at a time. The pages are already there. You just turn them. In a letter to his friend Michel Besso in 1945, Einstein wrote, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." That's a pretty radical idea, but Einstein wasn't alone in thinking this way. Philosophers have been debating the nature of time for centuries. Some say that time doesn't flow at all. Instead, everything simply exists in a timeless present. And here's where things get even weirder. There is a subfield of physics called quantum mechanics that studies the behavior of matter at the atomic and subatomic level. And one of its key features is that it seems to flip the arrow of time on its head. Take a particle that can be in two places at once. If you measure it, you'll find it in one place, but you don't know which. It's like a coin spinning in the air. But then something interesting happens. You repeat the experiment, and the particle seems to teleport to the spot you measured it before. It's as if the coin landed on heads and then tails in the next flip, without ever going through the air in between. This kind of retrocausality, where the effect comes before the cause, has been observed in other particles too. It's possible that at the quantum level, time doesn't flow in only one direction. It could go backward as well. There have even been experiments that suggest time might not flow at all. In one experiment, a team of physicists used a device called an interferometer to split a beam of light into two parts. They then sent the two parts on different paths and recombined them. And what they found was that even though the two parts of the beam took different paths, they still arrived at the same place at the same time. This suggests that time might not be a real thing at all. If all this is true, it raises some profound questions. If the future already exists, do we really have free will? Are we just like robots following a script? Or are we more like time travelers who are stuck reading a single page of a book, the one that's happening right now? And if death is just moving to another part of time, does that mean we're immortal? As you ponder these questions, remember that the most precious resource in the universe is time, so use it wisely. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, check out this other video about deep space. Next time you look up at the night sky, you'll see something new.